Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining me for today's Lunch and Learn. My name is Shelley Bow, and in the next couple of seconds, I'll take this live on Facebook so that if you go to my Facebook page at Shelley Bow, you'll notice that you can share that over. So if today's information seems to be something you would like to see shared out there, or you have people that you just wish might be able to hear about options in life for earning money, creating wealth, looking for an exit strategy, positive thinkers, those people that you think of when you think they're always wanting a more quality life. They're always looking for options. Maybe they stay very open to what's happening out there. They understand the brilliance in having multiple income streams. They're looking for an exit strategy or supplemental income. Perhaps it's somebody that just says, I would love to have something that I could will or transfer on to those that I love. So today is really about introducing you to a concept that I think, if nothing else, will seem very enticing to you. So I appreciate you being here as my guest today. I appreciate you being here, whether it be the first, second, or third time. My name is Shelley Bow. I'm in my 24th, just started my 24th year in business. My background's in human relations and psychology, and I built a good portion of my career working with people and facilities for developmental disabilities. Obviously, a very rewarding career. The issue that I had really with that career was that it was very, very difficult to earn the income I needed to be able to not only get by, but actually thrive a little bit in life and be able to save and invest money to build wealth toward the future. So I can't say that I was specifically open. However, I was specifically looking to be able to hone in on the skill set that I have. I've worked hard over the last 23 years, but more than hard, I've worked smart. I have figured out a way where within one platform, I was able to build through many different entities to create for myself a six-figure ongoing income, having earned in excess of $18,000 in commissions with my company per month. So I was Top Organizational Builder 2020, which simply means I invested a lot of time into mentoring, training, and coaching other people. So I'm here today to introduce you to what I was introduced to over 23 years ago. Wouldn't you agree that if you were looking for a business opportunity, probably the most brilliant thing you would look into would be e-commerce opportunities? What's the issue with that? Most people just don't believe there's a system, that there's a platform, that it's affordable, or that they have the time. I agree. I was there. In fact, I very skeptically and reluctantly looked even at this, and that was long before we had PowerPoints and we had internet and cell phones. So I really built my career on the premise that I was looking for a company that could offer me a wellness solution, not only for myself, but something that I could help others with. I was very much into an alternative holistic lifestyle. With this company, I decided this is where my loyalty is because I appreciated the clinically evidenced, comprehensive, and thoughtful scientific blends that they offered within their health and nutrition division, which is only one division of many within this company. But wouldn't you agree, it all starts with figuring out, where do I get my platform through which I can move my business? How can I find a company that's built exactly like a franchise and can give me what I'm looking for in systemization? See, everything I looked at looked the same. They all looked the same. I didn't care if it was corporate America or a home-based business. They were all built with that sort of pyramid-like structure. And I ran from most of those things because I knew that I knew I was better than that. Me. I'm not saying this to offend anybody. I just knew I typically would outwork the people who were above me in those companies, and I wanted to be paid what I was worth. I also wanted to know I truly owned the business. So for the first time today, you may actually be looking at something that's real, something that is not like the others, so to speak. So most of us are accustomed to horizontal structures, right? You go to school, you get a job, and you work for somebody and you hope you work your way up the corporate ladder. Fantastic, right? I was there. I was with you. That's exactly where I was. What I found out very quickly was they build very wide. And the same thing with every home-based business opportunity. They build wide. It's like spinning plates, trying to keep everybody happy, everybody satisfied, pay them enough to keep them. They work hard enough to keep their jobs. But in the end, the only way you can actually, you're not going to walk into your boss's office and say, hey, I'd like to out earn you. As a matter of fact, could you help me write an action plan to do that? That's not going to happen in the regular world. It's going to happen in this world, though. Somebody comes to me and says, I want to out earn you, Shelley. Show me what it would take. Help me write an action plan. I'm right there. Vertical marketing structure is what makes us so absolutely unique in the world. We have built a business model. I love saying we as though I was there, but really James R. Ridinger and his wife, Lauren Ridinger, in 1992, introduced a brand new concept to the world called binomial marketing structure. It is a brand new business model. And when you combine the brilliance of the products and services that we offer, along with now the internet, along with a system that runs like a franchise, and you put it into this team sort of vertical marketing strategy, we're unstoppable and we're unbeatable. So marketamericashop.com exists for you. We are here for those people that listen in and say, I've got that entrepreneurial twinge, don't know what to do with it, don't know where to go with this. We may be the solution for you. We can serve you in many different ways. But one of the things I know you're looking for is, how can I keep working my job and get another income stream coming in alongside of it? Or how can I actually eventually walk away from my job and be able to work from my home, make a six-figure income doing it, and work it part-time? I'm here for you. The other piece is those customers and clients that are shopping online, ordering through e-commerce sites, but they're not seeing the return on that. I'm going to show you how you can get cash back on your return. So my customers get cash back. My business owners that I teach, train, and coach, they own their business. You may be one of those people that it's worth looking further into, but you would also be that person that gets commission. Rapidly changing economy, it's there, isn't it? We can see the huge retail store collapse, but we can also see a huge online store building. How do you like that for losing my word in the middle of my sentence? Rise in online sales is one of the greatest trends that we need to pay attention to, but it's not enough if you don't have a product that's diverse, that it's consumable, and that it's exclusive. You want to have rights to what you have. So we've incorporated all of that. We also understand you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You don't want to be mass marketed to. You're looking for something that individually can meet your needs. We offer those things. We customize everything from the business plan to the compensation plan to the products that we carry for our clients and customers. So you may be looking at this from one or the other perspective. Hey, I've heard about your company. I've heard you got great products. I would like to look into that. I've heard I could earn money back for my everyday shopping. Maybe that's something we can help you with. How about those of you that are out there saying, I'm that person, Shelly, I'm the one, I'm the entrepreneurial thinker, but everyone thinks I'm crazy. Have a conversation with me. I'll tell you, you're not crazy. You're actually spot on. We're built exactly like a franchise. You've got the branding, the systemization, the marketing, all the comprehensive systems that come with having a franchise business. What you don't get with that is the headaches. You don't have employees. You don't have the overhead. You don't have the headaches. You don't have that huge upfront investment. You're not paying somebody to have their name. They're paying us to display their name. I love this. No territorial restrictions and little to no risk in getting the business up and running. I think most people that look at this, one of their major questions is, are you successful as a company? I need to know if this company is actually a company that's built itself on a strong platform. Let's take a look at that. It's a fair question. Over 9.8 billion in accumulated retail sales. Over 5 billion of that is being paid back to people like you and me. That bottom number, the 5.8 billion, that is the number that's being paid back in retail and commissions to us. You see, we're earning income two ways. Up front, I buy a product at wholesale, I sell it at retail. They can order it right through my website. I don't even have to have my hands in the mix. I make the profit on that up front. On the back end, the company's tracking the amount of volume that's moving through myself and my organization. And based on that, I'm being paid commissions on Fridays. Give you an idea, the smallest commission check that you'll earn is $300 on a Friday. So we have thousands of people obviously earning $300, $600, $900, $1,500, but we also have those people that have earned in excess of $1 million, which includes myself and my husband. 45-year plan is what made me run. This was it. I realized I'm a hardworking Wisconsin farm girl. I have a strong work ethic. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll give it whatever it takes. The problem with that is it doesn't matter how hard you work. That is not how people got in the top 5% of this country. You see, most of you will work so hard your whole life to end up in the 95 percentile. This is according to our US government. You're struggling with debt. You're struggling with financial security. You're either dead broke or still working, and you're scared to death and you don't know what to do about it. The number one population for suicide is our elderly population. Do you wonder why? I don't. So I wondered, how do I become financially fit? How do I become part of that top 5%? 3 out of 4 got there because they were business owners. I'm going to tell you, when I looked at this business plan, I was working 70 hours a week. I had two babies at home. One was 6 months old, the other 3 years old. I am struggling as it is. I've got no time. I've got no money. I'm stressed to the max. We were struggling financially and personally. And I'm looking at a business opportunity. Most people would call me crazy. Well, I welcome that title. I am a little crazy. Maybe it takes a little crazy to step out. Maybe it takes a little crazy to be able to move forward, even when it feels risky, right? See, I put fear in its place a long time ago. I've lived life enough to know that faith over fear is the only way through. I can introduce you to a 2 to 3 year plan where you can earn an ongoing supplemental income, not for me, for you, for your family, for your needs. What is it that right now your current plan cannot give you? Maybe I can help you find that. The key to building wealth is not working more hours. It's not working a second job. It's not going back to school, even though all of those are fantastic options at some season or point in your life. The key is leverage. And this is the piece that's missing from most people's recipe for success. The L factor, leverage. You're working to get your last paycheck, to get your last sale, to make your next deal, whatever it might be, but it's always the end. See, I put a business plan together with my own business based on the principles created by James R. Ridinger in order to earn myself a six-figure ongoing income. And that is something I can pass on to my family because I built into the lives of others. I'm not only paid off the efforts of myself. And that's why business owners are wealthy. It's because you all keep going to your jobs, working your hours to pay your bills, but one person walks away. In order to be successful in a company, I believe you need to take a look behind the scenes a little bit. Being a broker, bringing products in at wholesale, selling them at retail, and making sure you beat the competition in the quality. That is number one. The other piece of this is obviously we need to be able to move things through the internet. Goodness, in this day and age, if you don't have a website, who are you, right? Nobody even knows. One of the things that I found to be key is that when I sit down with somebody, I don't care what your background is, what you went to school for, if you went to school, I don't care if you're from Yale or jail or what you're doing for a living right now. What I care about is, do you have a why? Do you have a reason? Can I align with you in some respect? It may be with one of the exclusive divisions of my company. What do you mean, Shelley, exclusive divisions? I mean divisions of a company that could build into a six-figure income all in themselves. Yet we get to dabble in all of them. We own all of them. We just choose where we want to hang our hat. Where's our loyalty? Mine is with health and nutrition and weight management. Second to that would be cosmetics and skincare. Third to that would be our financial services, where we can not only show you how to get out of debt, but actually build wealth with our brand new division, Debt Shredder Shop Financial. When I say brand new, it's brand new to me. It's actually been around for a long time, but I finally, in the last couple of years, decided to wake up and take a look at what we can do for people, not just with our business model, but with an entire division of our company. So that's something worth checking into. How about those people like Mr. Dan Spanbauer? That guy is out there just killing it with website sales. He's got this platform. His beautiful wife, Jenny, is an amazing makeup artist and hairstylist. She's out there doing a ton with motives and skincare. He's out there moving websites. They're both under the same umbrella, and both of them honestly could turn their division into a six-figure income alone. You see, it's brilliant to have exclusive company divisions. However, it wouldn't be so brilliant if you were still spending tons of money buying dog food, paper towel, tires for your car, and appliances if you couldn't get something back on it. With this company, we're going to show you, you not only, again, help others put money back in their pocket. We've created this term called a shopping annuity, but you're creating an annuity for yourself as well. And what I mean by this, it's not a traditional annuity. Many of you know what a traditional annuity is. This is something where you're already spending it. We're just going to show you that it's more money coming back into your household that otherwise you wouldn't have had. And we have trademarked that term. You know, if there's one thing I've learned in the last 24 years, it is this. College debt, student debt, mortgages, debt in general, credit card debt, bankruptcies, refinancing, people in crisis, budget issues, it's not going to stop. It's not going to end. However, like the starfish story, it mattered to that one. Somebody here today is listening. Somebody is hearing me. And somebody says, you know what? I can always say no. I'm not afraid to reach out. So I'm going to tell you, if you want to change your situation, then it's up to you to decide what you're going to do about it. I know for me, very early on, I took a look at what I was doing. Well, most of us get the 45-year plan. Go to school, get a job, go to work, blah, right? Nothing wrong with that. We need to make income. We need to pay our bills. We need to support our families. The issue I see with it is how many of us were taught that there needs to be flow aside from that. Most often it's when we're too old, right? It's too late, or we think it's too late. It's never too late. Never too late to build a 2 to 3 year plan alongside of that, working part-time to bring in another solid income stream. It could replace your income. It could run alongside your income. It could be your retirement bucket. That's up to you. The important part is you see the brilliance in looking at the 2 to 3 year plan. I'm not going to bring you to this platform and just see if you stick, right? That's not what this is about. I know you've been through those things. So have I. I understand exactly what you're thinking. I wanted to know that this company seriously was solid in its training system, its education. I don't want to be with a company that's not willing to put the time and effort into me. So not only do you have individual mentors, coaches, teachers, trainers at no extra cost that will invest themselves in you, like myself, but we also bring in great people like Mr. Andrew Chi. Andrew comes from the Canadian area. He's actually going to be with us via Zoom, so anyone across the nation can listen in. These tickets are only $15. Andrew, at 22 years old, started his marketamericashop.com business. By 25, he was earning in excess of $10,000 in a 4-week pay cycle. You tell me this doesn't work. Andrew's got a brilliant engineering mind, and that guy, I mean, he is my IT guy. Now, most of you here today are probably looking at this information for the first time, and I can already hear your thoughts. It's a lot of information, Shelly. I don't quite understand what I'm looking at here. Somebody asked me to jump on. Awesome. Thank you for being here. This is not about you understanding everything. My goodness, if you understood it all, you'd probably be in my position right now, right? Just know there's a lot of information given in order for you to walk away and take what you love and leave the rest. What I understand is that most of you here, when you started your last job, you didn't know everything you needed to know, right? The same is true here. We take this one step at a time. The next step would be getting more information, bringing people back to the platform. Let me try those products. Can I send my email to the person who invited me, and perhaps they can send me a link? Absolutely. All of those are a yes. I know you're looking for guarantees. I can give you 3. If you don't look, you're not going to find anything. If you don't try anything, everything's going to stay the same. And if you think this looks difficult, can you even imagine starting up a traditional business right now? The important part is that you're willing to ask questions and get more information. You see, there's always somebody that thinks that we're trying to get them into something, and for the first time, nothing could be further from the truth. I don't need to get you in. I don't need to convince you. Guys, there is no kickback. There's no bonus for me partnering with you, for the person who invited you who's partnering with you. What we get is a new business owner that we will invest time and energy into in hopes that they can achieve their goals and walk away with the freedom that they were anticipating. That is the win-win situation for us. What I will tell you is this. For those of you that are ready to get more information, talk to the person who invited you. Let them know, I'd like to get more information. I'd like to try some products. And hey, can I bring a couple of people that I respect back to the platform? Would you guys walk through this with them on my behalf? The answer is absolutely, of course, yes. My name is Shelly Bowe. My website is shellybowe.com. That will lead you directly to our shop.com platform. My email is shellytonybowe@gmail.com. Of course, you can find me on Facebook at Shelly Bowe. I appreciate all of you being here with me today. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great time with me over your lunch, and I'll talk to all of you very soon. Have a great weekend. Happy Father's Day, guys.